I have a rehearsal at noon for the 9 Nail Tribute Band project. That's my backing track rig, pedal because there's suck, GoPro, and memory foam drum throne by Pork Pie. If you're a drummer and you've never tried one of those, I recommend it. It's very cushy. That's upside down, obviously. I mean, I guess you could sit on it like that. You could even invite two of your friends if you're frisky. I gotta pick up the Baldy, and this guy's taking a 50-point turn. It's the destroyer of screens. Why are you barking at me? We're pals. Hi. Let me in. Open the door. All the gear in this place is beat to shit, but at least you don't have to carry anything. Got my iPad with my PDF charts using Fourscore, and then my click and backing track rig. We ran the set once, we take a break, and Justin gets screwed by the snack machine.
Hey, I think you owe me a great big apology. Tell away! Tell away!
That's a wrap. Pack it up. The actual gig is October 13th in Worcester with 5 other tribute bands, and that's the only rehearsal we'll be having before then. So from here on out, it's individual practice and hope it all comes together. But should be okay. Now I just got to put this stuff back into my road case. My old truck had a tonneau cover, so I would just leave this in the bed all year round. But with the current pickup wide open, I have to store it in the basement. I learned early on to have a dedicated hardware setup for your gigging kit, because going in and out from cold vehicles to hot clubs, beer spilled on it, people knocking it over, it's going to get beat up. Scratches, surface rust, dings, broken pieces. Once a year I take everything out of here, and with a scrubby sponge, I give it all a wash down with Barkeeper's Friend. It's enough to clean it right up and not scratch any of the chrome finish. This is my house hardware setup, and it looks kind of wonky now because none of the shells are on it. But the stands don't move. The drums would just pack out and go right on there, and it would make total sense. This is all part of the same kit. It's a 7-piece DW Collector's Series, but I only gig out with a 4-piece. The 22-inch kick, a snare of my choice, the 12 and the 14 toms. At home, I have the 8, 10, and the 16. Then I carry my backing track, click track, in-ear monitor kit, which I put together myself. It is housed in an old DeWalt drill case that I just gutted. The backing tracks are played off an old iPhone 4, and they plug in via this cable to this 2-channel DI box, which then passes the signal through this utility board, and this is how I control the volume to my personal ears, track and click independently. From the DI, the sound engineer can take the track and fire them out to the house. If he wanted to, he could take click and send them to anyone on stage that has in-ears. You wouldn't want to fire that through the wedge. Under this plywood deck, I made cutouts or cavities using EVA foam to store everything in one spot. Bottom left is the iPhone for the click and the backing tracks. Next is my in-ears, then the iPod for my charts, power supplies for the devices as necessary. These are just extra extension cables so that no matter where I have to put this rig, I can always have the click track backing tracks on my left. So if I need to dump out of something or stop the track, it's easy to do.